want to speak to you briefly about your final assignment, and I want to do it at this time of the semester so that you will know that you need to be gathering information throughout the entire semester to complete the final assignment. Your final assignment is called Game Performance Assessment. There is an instrument called the Game Performance Assessment Instrument. In the past, used in physical education, recently used with sport strategy and tactical skills. In your final assignment for the semester, there is an article, a research article on game performance assessment. You will be reading that article to find out how they're using it with strategy today. There are also a couple of more links in that assignment that you can look at as how they have, some of the sports have developed an instrument to evaluate their athletes with particular strategies. Your assignment, that final assignment, is that throughout the semester, you should be making a list of all the strategies involved in your sport. I realize that for some of you, that could be an enormous list, and you're going, oh my gosh. But a lot of you are in season in the fall, and as you have a strategic play that comes up that your athletes did not execute well, that'll make you think about that and you write it down. If I asked you right now to sit down and make a list of strategy plays, you could automatically start putting them down. And that's what I want you to do, is to try to think of as many as you can. The game performance assessment is divided into three major parts: decision making, skill execution, and adjustment. You may add another category if you want, but you will need to get my permission to do that. What you'll be doing is you'll have an athlete. I've asked you to do this on 6 different athletes. You don't have to give a name. You can use a number or a letter for them, or you can make up a name for them. And you're going to evaluate them on their decision making, their skill execution, and how they adjusted. So you're going to be giving them marks, and the material I've given you will give you an example of how to do that. But you should have listed all the strategies that you can think of, and then you're going to have to develop your own little table of how you're going to evaluate 6 different athletes in those 3 different categories according to all the strategies. Some of you are not in your season. Let's say you're baseball or softball or tennis, something that might be in the spring. What I would do, I would take the opportunity to try to go and watch maybe some younger players, such as in softball or baseball. There's sometimes fall city leagues or travel ball leagues that are going on. Tennis, there are matches going on all year round. You might go watch a college team play, and you're going to have to follow 6 players. Now you could do, if it's in tennis and your season is not till spring, you may go watch a college match and identify 6 players and evaluate them on those particular strategies. And then you might go to another match and you might need to use a couple of more players. Maybe with the first one not using all 6, but maybe do 2 with the first one, do 2 different ones for another one, 2 for another. But you must do 6 different athletes. I do think there's time to do that, but you need to go to your final assignment, read it very well, and start on it now by thinking of all the strategies. Start making a list. If you're in season, take a piece of paper with you to your games or competition, and be sure you write those things down. You'll think about it when your players make a mistake, when they can't execute that tactical skill. That's when you'll think about it, so write it down. So I'm just telling you now because you really need the semester to think about all those strategy and tactical skills that are needed in your sport. And then you're going to use them in that final assignment. If you have any questions, you can contact me. Thank you.